But did you plug it in and plug it back out?
And then she shook me all night long.
Oh, no. Really, Shabito, this is why we told you to wait. Or to get up earlier.
I think he did.
Yeah, I know he didn't.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when the volcano blow.
So great, you guys can see
I
my mouse on
remember
the
Joe and
stream.
left at home. I show up 8 o'clock.
You can't see my game.
I'm gonna take it right now.
I'm gonna guess the game crashed, actually.
Nope. Got my phone.
Good job, game.
Alright, it's taking. Yeah. I'll be back. No, thank you.
Thing.
Bye.
I broke it, my bad. There we go. I think the notification should be going out on that. That game is loud.
Come on, Joey.
Like, let me turn this shit down a little bit. Good lord.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's not annoying.
What's that?
Okay, I think I found him.
What?
Reinstalling Nexus mod over like what I already had, and I feel like it wiped everything I might have had.
That's not good.
Like, the idea was to just reference, not fucking overwrite.
I didn't get a shot on it apparently, so I didn't get the fucking shit from him. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Shit.
Okay. I might be able to use this.
You know what's funny is I never did get my notification from the app.
That you're,
Yeah, that the stream's up.
I'm not considered a streamer.
It
Going
didn't
on.
work, man.
Key nuclear keyring. True storms. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
If it actually deleted my store of mods. I had a couple that like just plain out don't exist anymore.
Alright, I'm set up, ready to go. Waiting on everybody else.
Alright, well my event is well done.
Ah, I don't have restore points for this drive.
You need to get better. I don't know what I mean by that, but yeah, do it. Cancel. Alexa.
I don't have restore points for this drive.
Ooh. I don't know if that helps that. Alexa.
I think they're around, they're just not named very well. I don't know. Or I might just have the scripts but not files. It's hard to tell because I always had low-key mods. So I had one that I really liked that just it gave you the date or time on every loading screen. So you know if you really got absorbed in the game, you just get a loading screen. You're like, oh shit, it's 3 in the morning. I think that guy removed his mod. How much?
Don't make me play the game, bro. Come on. I'll talk about it. I have a lot to say about it.
But you haven't played it for so long.
Yeah, I played it like last week and earlier this week too. I gave it like another chance. I was like, fuck it. That run was pretty bad. Let me give it another shot. Nope. I remembered why I stopped playing it after a while.
Well, you're supposed to play with us, not fucking randos.
I thought this was a game club where we talk about the game.
It is, but we're still waiting on Shibito. Still.
Well, there's gonna be what? There's like 5 of us in this.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, if he plays, then you don't have to play.
Yeah, he'll enjoy it more than me.
I don't know where the fuck he's at.
Wi-Fi's broken.
Where's Shimito? Inside out, 2 miles away.
So anyway, for the few people that are watching, this is something we're doing called Game Club. It's basically like a book club, but for video games, where we all play a game that somebody picks. And we play the game for 2 weeks, and then stream it
come on.
and talk about it at the same time.
There it is.
Our thoughts or feelings about the game, what we like, dislike about the game. Thought it was a good way for us to play some newer games that I wouldn't normally play, and some older games that I don't play anymore. So I picked Left 4 Dead 2 because I used to play it quite a bit, and I don't play it at all anymore.
Oh, hey, that's done.
So that's why I picked that one.
Fast
But
travel
waiting
to
for everybody to
Mississippi.
show up because apparently time they can't keep time. So there's that. Hey.
Howdy.
Yep, I'm just gonna deposit my junk and transfer over. Unless that's not what you were gonna say.
It was. Like, you should have been doing your junk when I was doing my junk.
I said that I was gonna do a freaking event and then I'll switch over, and the event's done. And yeah, I'm switching over. What's it? Store my shit.
It's just a lot of waiting for people to get ready to go. I know my desktop audio is subpar. I am well aware. Thank you.
And that's the story. My life got turned flipped upside down.
I hope I didn't just crash the thing. I think I did. There we go. Nope, I didn't. We're good. We're good. I'm sure we will get better at this, but for now, this is something new we're trying out. I don't expect them to be perfect the first day. I do expect them to show up, but you know.
I want to use a record.
doing? Don't you have his number, Tony?
Yeah.
Call us. Actually, I think I have his. Hold on. Huh. The driver thinks he's getting a tip. No, you came like 30 minutes earlier than I needed my groceries. Came while I was still working. You can fuck right off, bud.
But he was 30 minutes early. That's good.
Yeah. No, that's terrible. I was still in the middle of a phone call for work.
No, that's understandable.
I understand that was sarcasm.
It's actually, if you weren't in the middle of work, it would have been fine. But
Yeah, like if it was a regular off day, I would have been fine with it. 30 minutes early, shit, cool. All right, whatever. But there's a reason why. There was like 3 time slots before the one I scheduled. I was like, nah, I get off at 7, so I'm gonna schedule it for 7 to 7:30.
That is a test notification. Nobody donated me that. Just so everybody knows. Just making sure stuff works while I wait, because I'm patient.
are people still making shit for this game?
There's still some mods. I'll be right back.
What are you laughing at?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Maybe I'm listening to Larry the Cable Guy again. Who's to say?
Why Larry the Cable Guy?
There's a stand-up of his that's broken into like 12 parts, and somehow I have those 12 parts in my like music list. And every once in a while, I just get like a "Get Her Done" shouted at me, and then it continues back on to the next Red Stripes song.
Get her done.
Red Stripes.
Why? Here's your sign.
We are 15 minutes in now. And we haven't
You
done
haven't-
shit.
Do you want me to
Because
fucking call him?
Cheeto's not here again.
You and Tony aren't here. Don't put this on Shibito.
There's only 4 that can play, and if he joins, he's more than likely gonna play.
Bam! Shibito got right on you. Fuck you, Vince.
You do
What?
know that Chibito can hear you.
Where is he?
Yeah, I know you're having a Wi-Fi dongle issue. I don't
Yeah, I actually can't see that,
dongle it back.
Chibito, so sorry, bud.
So,
Yeah, let's see if I can make this meta or not.
we're gonna do.
No, Chibito
It's like, oh man,
wasn't.
Shibito can't play with us. Look at that, Vince. There's an open slot for you.
It wasn't an Alex issue, unless he messed with your Wi-Fi.
I planned to be on the voice chat, not in the game, because I had other shit I had to do after work, as well, that I could do on the side.
But no, I figured that the first
That's how I'm gonna
time
look up for that. Could've
that we
sworn
would
it
do
should've joined
this.
me, but
it would be a little bit of chaos. So
well, I'm gonna have to switch seats anyway because I can't use controller here.
just so everybody knows, Open Game Freak can't use controller because he's a whiny butt. And he refuses to use an Xbox controller.
I mean, it's not a big game. Couldn't you download it on Amanda's computer and do it that way? Oh, she's probably playing something.
He
Working.
doesn't have Wi-Fi because he needs to unplug it and plug it back in.
He's got multiple computers and stuff. Also, Wi-Fi. Figured by now you would have got that shit in your room, but not.
He does have it in his room. He just has a setup that doesn't really agree with it. As far as I can tell, he only has one cable.
I mean,
Yeah.
a better phrase is, she's using it right now. I feel like you guys should be fine to use each other's computers. You're both gamers. It should be very well understood.
Alright, I'm gonna take the Johnny Bravo tank off.
What's interesting is my chat box didn't show up. And of course, none of them can hear this because only you can. I don't know if it's like disappeared or what. It's poofed off from the screen. Let me see if I can fix that while I'm here. I'll put it right here. Let's see if it shows up because I don't see shit. Well, that works. I don't know what I broke since last time I streamed with this thing on, but whatever. It is what it is. I really wish Tony would just get in the damn chat, or the game, so we can just keep going. But, you know.
Alright, now I'll actually make sure to fucking get in when it should have fucking got in there.
There
anyway.
we go.
Stupid fucking game.
Alright, we'll start with these because I'm tired of waiting. I think I switched it to Swamp Fever.
Why not Heavy Rain?
You
As long
know,
as
I
it's
don't
something
know
different.
because I honestly don't know the difference between all of these. I know the old ones in Left 4 Dead 1.
No Mercy. That's like the only one I know. There you go.
That's because that's the best one.
Because it's the first one.
There's also
Exactly.
Blood Harvest. Blood
What is
Harvest
Blood
was kind of a
Harvest?
bitch.
What was Blood Harvest?
You end up in a... Basically, you end up in a fucking barn.
Oh, I don't like that.
Actually, it wasn't too bad a one. It was kind of quick, and it was really open, so it was a nice change, if I remember it right.
Yeah, you had to run through the cornfields.
Damn it.
This atmosphere will be so much more atmospheric if I wasn't listening to like crappy punk from the turn of the century.
Nick, what the hell? You shot the pilot.
Well, he wasn't doing a very good job once he became a zombie, now was he?
Oh,
True,
thank God.
he was a zombie, but he was also
Alright.
our only
Oh
pilot.
crap.
I shot a zombie. He was a zombie, Ellis. He must have
That
gotten
sounded
bitten
like a
before he
movie
picked
title.
us up.
I shot,
I shot a zombie. Alright, my controller's enough bad here.
I don't know who I am.
I
I'm the
shot him
coach.
as a zombie. True. He was a zombie, but he was also our only pilot.
Wait for us, Tony.
No!
Eight's
I
still
will look into this
looking-
box that are clearly held
What do I have to do to get
Trophy beer.
Is that what that says?
This was clearly held a 6-pack of Trophy
Oh.
beer.
Shite.
Trofeo, the original beer.
Oh god, the textures on that are so bad.
You know, okay, so when did this game come out?
2010. I want to
Oh
say.
yeah.
Leaping on your back.
So
Fantastic.
this is
Yeah.
before the end of the world. Think of it that way. The textures actually weren't that bad for something that was on the Xbox 360.
No, I mean the game was made to run on what GTX 400 series.
You probably.
I mean, it's pretty dated, but it's still playable, still fun. It's Source Engine. Can't really argue with it.
You know what's funny about this game, and that goes along with a lot of Valve games? The Source Engine hasn't had any improvements for years.
Don't fix
Yeah,
what's not broken.
I
Well-
guess.
I guess so, but don't tell that to freaking Bethesda. They'll think their shit's not broken.
No, they
There's a
don't.
hunter here.
It just works.
I shot him and he like launched himself into the ether.
Now,
Oh, I see the spitter over there. It's so much easier to strafe when you play mouse and keyboard.
I don't remember the controller acceleration that I was experiencing last time. Well, I mean, I'm not experiencing it now because I'm fucking... I am just doing... Oops. Controller.
I'm surprised it was bothering me so much. Like, it's there, but I really didn't notice until I turned like almost all the way around.
Well, maybe it was different for you, but for me it was straight up like every time I moved like a little bit, it's all of a sudden... Whoop!
Reloading.
I kind of agree with that, Vito.
Gonna make some egg freaking head omelet. It's okay. I have the ultimate weapon.
I would definitely say it's a success because they started so many projects and they've never had to do anything with them. Like they never have to release them for money. They could just be like, it's not good enough. Fucking, I'm done. I'm going to switch to something else.
You know,
'Cause
as
we
far
had
as I
Steam
know,
money.
this is something that is released for money. The Source Engine is, I mean.
First aid here.
It is.
going
The
on
only thing
upstairs?
is, it's not used often enough. The problem with it is that it's just not graphically up to date anymore.
Grabbing a bio bomb. I'm a reload. Reloading. Hey, I'm reloading.
What's the bash button on? Oh, right click. Okay.
Hey, look out.
Oh shit.
Oh, hey.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
So, considering how old this game is, it's been almost 10 years. How did you find the game? I know this is not one of the games that you would normally play, by any means.
It's a lot like I remember, except I'm not as lonely of a person as I used to be. So playing this by myself, ass. It's great I can play with you every time. Because I used to just like
Grenade launch.
dual pistols in the first game through like every map on like a medium difficulty. And then graphically, I already knew it was going to be what it is. It looks better than Morrowind, so it's got a good stand up there.
This looks
And
better
it
than
runs pretty
Morrowind. What a
smooth.
concept.
I still accept, like, Morrowind is just textures that have been boomered on. They've been vomited on so disgustingly that it's not really people. It's like Picasso's covered in shit, put on cardboard, and then mopped over something that somewhat resembles a polygon of a person. It just looks awful.
What a description.
So this looks better than Morrowind. It looks fine.
Now, Tony, you had some issues with controllers. Tell us about the issues with the controller.
Oh, it's still not working. My controller's not working right now. I don't even know what happened last time. I think my controller, like, it just lost connection, and then it died later. And swapping out the batteries, it started working again.
Yes.
It's off. It's on my lap. I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard. And when we get to this safe point, I'm going to try to get it to work again.
I take the controller because, oh my god, I cannot deal with acceleration. Aim assisting shit annoys me. I don't remember it at all on the 360 version, though.
I don't notice it.
You know, I
have
don't
you
know if it
anymore?
was ever on the 360 version or not. Because I said I don't know. I could not replicate the issue that you were having, and it was weird.
Got another pistol in this house.
Look at that. I got a frying pan.
Tony,
And
what
it's
did
one
you,
of those
what
things
is
you
your
don't-
what were your thoughts on the game? Who exploded?
Did you not hear that I have a grenade launcher?
No, I did not.
Like the increased weapons for this game from the first one. No more hunters. But the increased content for it wasn't enough from the Left 4 Dead 1 for me. Like me and my friend who I played this, we played the first one a lot. We were also doing it on the hardest difficulty all the time. Got to this one, did it on the hardest difficulty, and we started noticing patterns that we weren't noticing in the first one. So it almost felt like they chalked down the AI a bit. I don't know if anyone else ever felt that.
I don't know. I guess it played the same.
Well, I don't remember which map it was, but there was a particular map. I mean, you noticed it on several, but there was one where it's like, alright, we're gonna get to this little shed here, and there's going to be a horde. Get there was a horde. Alright, once we get across this, there's going to be a tank. Oh look, there's the tank.
Hey, Poser, there's stuff in here for you to pick up.
I just need a help.
There's like a defib and inflammable bullets, like other things that
I
replace
can
the
take a
health pack.
defib.
Oh, hey, this map.
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going in this map. And I think that's one of
This is the map I was talking about, actually.
this is one of those things that's
for us
really weird about the
constantly.
second one of this game is I don't remember hardly any of these maps besides the clown thing. The Dark
There was a
Cloud one.
lot added, I think, in the last 5 years. I think they added like a whole new campaign set. Because back when the game released, it only had 1 or 2 campaigns that were pretty bland. Hey, that's the one I was playing on last week, actually.
This one here?
Yeah,
That guy all pink.
that one's buggy as hell, too.
Yeah.
There was a shed that we passed that would have been always a horde. We'd always faced a horde on the harder difficulty.
Wait till you get to the mansion. That's the real fun part. That's where the party I had that I ran it with, in Futurama characters all fell apart.
Bart, what are we doing here?
Waiting for the boat.
Right now, saving Poach's ass.
Oh, there's a boat coming. Oh, okay.
As soon as this boat comes across, it can take the tank, maybe.
Alright, Smoker, over by the pit. There you go.
How did you kill the smoker?
I don't know. I don't. There's things to shoot.
Really, I have like hit every enemy this time around.
There's like 3 jockeys in here. Or there's just one really crazy jockey.
I got down by one jockey.
a
I
minute.
swear I saw two of them jumping over the counter.
For a minute, Shabito finally joined.
I don't want to hear it from you. You decided not to play with us.
Yeah, you have no right to fucking say shit.
I'm here talking. I was here on time. You know,
You
I came and
didn't join the activities of the group?
Hey, I was told we were gonna talk about it like.
Severe stomach pain. I woke up with severe stomach pain, having to go to multiple other rooms to get this fucking thing working, thinking it was the goddamn Wi-Fi router. Turns out it was the goddamn fucking Wi-Fi dongle. I don't know how all of a sudden I just lost the passwords to everything here, so I
Okay,
had
get on the boat. Time to ride the boat.
just still get on here and play
Hey, can somebody wait up? I
a
gotta
once
heal.
amazing game.
A 10-year-old, 12-year-old game.
So
I still
Shabito,
play
since you're
Chrono
here,
Trigger to this day.
Okay, that's different. That's retro good.
that should be one
He
of the
Left 4
games.
Dead 1
just
was
saying.
better in my memory.
I feel
Yeah,
like
this
it's
game
fitting
was
that the
way
coach had
better
talked
in my
about
memory.
pills
When
and
I
nothing
looked it
else.
up, I was like, this game is absolutely awful.
Control the work button around me.
Shabito, what are your thoughts on this game since you've played it with us recently?
Alright, so thing is though, for me, Left 4 Dead 2 does give the appeal of what essentially a zombie shooter, you know, just the basics of what it should be. Still a fun game to itself. Granted, its graphics doesn't really stand the test of time as well as most other games. But the thing is though, it gives what it delivers. It gives what it wanted to deliver. Zombies, fast action pace, guns, some comedy. Like myself, I think the reason why Left 4 Dead can still stand the test of time to this moment is that it is made on the Source engine, which is very easily moddable, so you can always change the experience if you ever want to go through that. Like when I was playing with you guys, you saw what I had, Bojo. I turned mine into a flood-infested Halo like survival game, and it felt fucking amazing. It was fun. Like the fact that it has the flexibility to be always changing if you choose to change it is still a amazing option.
Do you think that at the time the zombie games were oversaturated? And did you have a favorite zombie game that you liked at that time frame?
This game came out before the saturation of zombie games, though. That's the problem. That's the thing. So it was great.
It was like its own saturation.
It's not like the last 5 years where you had DayZ or World War Z, all those other games that have come out, like 30-something zombie games and games with zombie modes starting with like Black Ops. This was it for a while.
Well, this is also another note. This is the one that basically started the whole running with friends through a co-op mission.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we had, what, this one, that Resident Raccoon City one, the Umbrella, whatever?
Yeah, that was way after, though.
Yeah, that
was
like
after the first one.
2014.
It was not a whole lot after, but it was enough after.
But did you like any of those better than this one? Makes most of the question.
You'll probably put this to better use than me anyhow.
It's a good touch.
There's a witch somewhere.
Compared to this one, because of my feelings of this going from Left 4 Dead 1, actively playing it, to this one, I ended up liking Umbrella Raccoon City better than this particular game.
Which game, in your opinion, was better? This one or Left 4 Dead 1?
Well, again, I had too many complaints for this one when I first came to it, so I liked Left 4 Dead 1. One of my things I mentioned was that the to me, the enemy patterns became super predictable. Like, on this one, we didn't even come across a tank right now, so maybe they fixed it now, but...
Ah, bigger good.
Or maybe it was an only, hardcore...
Shit. How do you zoom on mouse?
Middle button.
Middle mouse button. Maybe it's only harder difficulties, or maybe it's something that didn't happen, or they fixed later, but... I like, literally, there was so many times where we just did this level, and every single time it was tank across the boat, horde at the first little shed. It was, oh god, we got it. Speaking of tank. Also, my tank right now is yelling torch lights.
Reloading! Don't stop shooting! Kill him! That was mine.
He's dead. Now let's go somewhere.
Flanks this way.
We
Hold on,
just
let me
gotta.
get my Molotov back. Like right now, that's fine because
I think both
obviously
of
all
us
my
go the right way.
things are off on being able to predict it.
Here. And I didn't realize it until I looked at Pojo, but this is like a Kalishnikov sniper.
Yes, it is.
How's it going, guys?
Alex.
Alex. James.
Alex.
Boomer Bile
Frank.
here.
Hey, how
Oh,
the fuck?
the witch is right there. I startled him. Oh no, Tony!
Fuck.
You like how I
You
startled
piece
her?
of shit, Pojo.
I didn't do it. It was Tony who did it.
Oh my god, don't just knock it off. Kill it, Rochelle. Bitch.
She won't
Who's
even
the
help
MP
you
right now?
Rochelle. She keeps doing that. She's like really bad at saving people. She'll get right on top of them and then not do the thing she needs to do.
Well, that's one thing that was always kind of interesting is how, for some reason, I don't know if they programmed it that way, but you could always look at the AIs and be like, if it's Bill, you know what he's going to do. If it's fucking Rochelle, you know what she's gonna do.
I don't want the shotgun. I want that rifle.
I don't know if that ended up just being in our heads or what, but it always felt like the same AI
Safe
character
house.
did
We gotta
the
be going
same
the right
shit.
way.
How we made it this
All
far?
tuckered out. Healing. Cover me, please.
Heal up before we switch up.
Much
Yeah,
better.
heal before Rochelle gets one.
All good now.
I have chest paddles.
I'm starting to like you guys.
Did we get Chibito in the game?
I got kicked because apparently one of the modifications had all of a sudden like fuck you, and I'm like, oh okay, I guess I can't have a fucking really cool looking zombie for a hunter.
You know what's really cool about games at this time, though, and it doesn't really happen anymore, is like games at this time were like super okay with you modding everything.
Yeah, some are still today, but it's
I don't
the
think
problem
they're
is
as
a
good
lot
as
of.
they used to be.
Well, the problem is there for good mods there needs to be some level of mod support from the developer, and then from there, if there's any competitiveness to it, then they are gonna shun any of them.
Oh shit, I need to do this. Turn the hunter into the cloaker from Payday 2.
I don't know what the poker is.
Oh, it's just a guy in some fucking stealth suit kind of shit. He's
Yeah.
all black, wearing night vision goggles, and whenever he comes up, he starts. You hear a little,
You're
and then he kicks your ass, and he insults you as he's beating you with a baton.
It's funny because like I've owned that game forever, and I never really like super played it except for you guys like once or twice.
You know, I almost want to say that we should play it, but there's, you know, maybe.
Man, I'm less willing to play that game than I am this. And that says a lot.
Well, it was great to begin with.
Yeah, I
I
don't
heard
think
the
I can
first one was really good, and it was the first one I bought first. And I kind of liked a little bit of that, and then I don't know, that second one wasn't as good to me. It's like the performance issues were super bad for me.
Reloading.
Are you waiting for Shibita to get in?
Hey, I'm
I
reloading.
think so.
I just
Door's
got
open.
Get wet.
annoyed with the whole.
I can always just drop in, so you're good.
Yeah, it's got to drop in.
Yeah.
The controller's not working, so
Hey, look out, buddy, right there.
it might require a restart. I don't want to go that far.
Reload.
I feel like how shooting a zombie with this fucking sniper rifle just blows out its entire chest.
Reloaded.
Hey look, there's another grenade launcher. Anyone want that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Got a grenade launcher.
Damn it, there's a jockey straight down right. And a spitter.
Stupid spitters.
There are too many names on my screen. Like, I don't see the zombies, I just see names are down. Help them.
But you guys sound like you're doing really bad.
You know, it's really interesting too. Like, when you look at this, There's no tooltip to tell me that Rochelle is reviving you sometimes. I don't know if that's just really buggy or what.
It should pop up, but
Yeah, it's supposed to.
like it should stop you from attacking too. Usually,
No, it stops you from moving. If you're down, you just see yourself slowly getting back up.
Reloading.
Yeah, I shot that bitch good.
Oh, this guy's got an AK-47.
Yeah, I was just thinking about
That's
that.
not gonna exist much longer.
oh, what? I never noticed that guy up there. Every time
I didn't either. You know, the funny part is,
Weapons over here!
Oh, so many sniper rifles.
Alright, now I'm back.
Oh, fine, I'll switch to the defibrillator.
Weapons over here.
Just, you want a sniper rifle, Shamita? Or AK?
No, I will be fine with this. The M1 6A assault rifle from Halo.
Reloading.
Grabbing a jar of fuel.
Healing. Hold on a second.
Reloading. Y'all know you got me, right? Hot shot coming. Shit.
Don't waste
Hey, there's a deagle on that. Yeah, there's a magnum pistol on there.
That's my chainsaw for right now. Until it's out of gas.
Got a defib unit.
Reloading.
Weapons over here.
Oh, this sounds amazing again. Are you the other shotgun?
Reloading.
Oh, you're the other shotgun I don't like. Okay.
Spaz 12! I almost want to switch to that.
Having some frag rounds.
Reloading.
Oh boy.
Reloading.
I have the Halo 1 shotgun and the Halo 1 pistol. I am good to go.
Got a machete.
Oh, I have energy sword.
That was cool. That's why I took the magnum.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Spitter just randomly spits out. Smoker just spits his tongue out in the middle of the bush and just aim over with the magnum and then bam, no more spoon. Didn't know where the fuck he was. We got some guns in this lane.
Reload. Reloading.
I wonder why we never got a leopard.
Guns here. Hey, looks like emergency doors.
Why you never what?
What? No, I would always wonder why we never got number 3.
Uh-oh.
because
They didn't need the money anymore.
What kind of question is that? They can't count to 3. No Half-Life 3, no Left 4 Dead 3, no Gary's Mod 3.
There's a hunter out there.
You know, Gary's Mod would be a great game.
Shut up and ask for your life.
And once you pick that up, don't set it on fire.
Reloading.
I don't know what KF8 means. Fate? Which, I'm sorry, I just don't understand what that was referencing to.
Shooting each other. Reloading.
You might have to explain that one to me.
Fucking Fox walks right into the chainsaw.
Yeah, it's a fucking move.
You know, you can communicate that rather than...
Right? How dare you communicate things in a multiplayer game?
How dare Fox stand in front of me with a fucking shotgun when I tried to shoot the hunter?
You know, that's one of the things too. I think more at the time, this game would be a little bit more acceptable because it was required upon you to really communicate with people.
Our characters can pop in themselves.
And I don't know if anybody has noticed the trend
Hey,
now in
it's
games,
Charger.
but it seems like it requires you to.
I know, Tony, I know.
Everybody wants to play the game solo. So just hold the button down. Oh, hey, bye.
I'm down.
There's a smoker back there. So the smoker's what grabbed me. And then the jockey pulled me away from the smoker.
Get up, get up.
I'm being sick and tired. All right, thanks.
This mud's not doing my suit any favors.
Maybe.
There's a health pack over here.
I'll walk in there. You need one.
I've got the defib.
Well,
Weapons
you can
over
drop
here.
it and pick the defib back up.
That beer
Well, I
sounds
also
like
have who needs a smart me?
No, Fox does. Look at his health. Although you're both in the same boat, so
We can save it till we're gray.
yeah, might be a good idea. I have a defib if somebody dies, but
Chainsaw here.
The chainsaw.
okay. I'm gonna drop that.
Oh, so there's another witch right next to you
You're
guys.
shooting.
Yeah, I hear it. Shabito, get out of this room.
There's 2 health packs in here.
Charger!
I see the witch.
You guys ready for the witch?
Yeah,
I got
there's
a
2 health
sniper
packs
rifle
right
ready for
here.
her.
Yep.
Shamita, ready?
No, this is actually a third one on the table.
Ready for the witch?
No?
Oh, let me reload. Okay.
You guys are not going to want to do it, huh?
No, we're trying to get health.
Alright, well, I'll just heal up right now. I just thought it would be better to do the...
Jockey.
Why are you pissing her off? Pojo!
What, you wanted to kill it?
Yeah, but, you know, they're fucking... Jockey was called and everything. Now you're in bitter goo.
And you wasted the health kit. Just saying.
Yes, I did.
Reload!
I'm just gonna put this
Why
here.
we can't have nice things, Pojo?
We still have a health. We still have 2 health kits for Pojo and
I ain't
Shabito.
ready to lay down yet.
What is this?
Oh, hold on to mine because I put down ammo.
Yes.
Explosive ammo. Cool.
Got a defib unit.
Alright, I'm just gonna hold this defib unit, and I'm gonna pick this up.
Cover me for a sec. I gotta heal.
So shotgun and
yeah.
sword, not a good combination for me.
Yeah.
It don't work for you? I'm using an
But
axe.
my machete is the energy sword.
Weapons over here.
Well, there's some shit over here.
Oh, I forgot a lot of mods are client side, so not everything shows up on all the ones.
Yes, correct. Which is something I kind of like in some aspects, but I don't feel that it... I don't know what else.
It breaks the game experience. It's like he's seeing everything as Halo monsters, while you guys are just seeing the default.
There should be no pills over here.
I got pills here too. But I'll give it.
I know that this game has like servers that require the mods, and then it changes the experience based upon that.
So does me actually having Halo mods break it, like ruin it for you guys now?
Well,
What?
we don't
I don't
see
give a
your
shit.
Halo mods.
No, that's what I mean. Like it, so you get the enhanced experience of seeing a cool mod, but they aren't forced to download it. So it's kind of
Yeah.
Molotov's here.
It depends on your point of view of enhanced. Like, is it enhanced for me? Might not be.
What's your
that's
point?
a good way to think of it.
Yeah, my toilet.
He's client side mods. Okay.
Yeah, no, it'd be kind of cool, you know, when
If
you do
it asks you if
specific
you wanted to
campaigns.
download it,
Yeah.
like, hey, do you want to download this other player's mod so you can experience the game as they see it?
I'm getting pummeled, right?
Yes.
Oh shit! Watch out!
Hey, Fox, you're next.
Killing me!
Reloading.
Reloading!
Rochelle will save you.
Thanks.
I feel like Shabito plays Rochelle's the same way the AI was working. Ignore the threat, go for the res.
I mean,
Tojo had it.
Yeah, you're fine. You're alive. You're all
we
good.
changed our brothers.
Grabbing a shot.
Like we got one more ammo here. There's secondary ammo. Yeah, it's secondary.
Weapons over here.
Got some chest paddles.
Alright.
I'm gonna heal.
All right. Good. Grabbing fire bullet.
What the hell happened to my...
Defib unit here.
Oh, there it is. What are you trading it out for, Quacho?
There's a defib down there.
Yeah. Oh, you have ammo.
Yeah, I am aware. but I don't want to put it down there on the ground.
Defibrillator here. Reload.
Maybe we should just get to the safe house.
Yeah, at some point.
Hey, Shimino.
What?
Hold still for a second. Okay, you might want to back up.
Yeah, probably.
But I know I have to give you this shot so you can hold it.
Reloading.
Like, I'd like to use the shot on you, but
There's a spender still out there.
so who wants adrenaline?
Watch out. I'm gonna reload.
Give them the crack.
I could take something.
Grenade!
The rifle again.
What is shot to call through this? I don't remember.
Oh, you can go around the right, maybe.
Yeah.
Safe house.
Honestly, the campaign is fun in this game. I still think I think it's called the realism mode, where you
Somebody wait up. I gotta heal.
play on multiplayer, was so fun back in the day when the game actually had a lot of players
I
on.
gotta heal.
You know, I really couldn't really wrap my head around what realism
That's what I'm
was.
talking about.
Is that like a one death you die thing or what?
I think that's what it was. Like per round, there's one death, and you had to kill everyone, kill the opposite team of zombies as fast as you could. And they weren't like the campaign zombie level obnoxious. They were like mildly more obnoxious than you as players.
I think what it was, though, was no outlines. You might have been able to die once, but unless you had a defibrillator. But it was still like the normal thing, just harder.
Thank you.
I need a melee weapon. This is gonna run out of gas.
Do you want my machete?
No, this is fine for now, but I just need to keep in mind that if you see one later.
I need some laser dot sights.
Yeah, you know, I haven't seen any this playthrough.
I've been seeing them on the guns.
Deploying incendiary ammo.
Oh, hunting rifle. Haha, no.
Funny thing is, technically, you can apply that to your pistol.
Open the door, time to die. Oh, ask and I shall receive. Found a frying pan.
You can get a better one than that.
Yeah, but this is fun.
It does have that claim.
You know what? I should turn up the stream and see about this.
Grabbing a Molotov.
Oh, I have Twitch muted as
Through
a
this
tab.
door.
Okay. Except I can't stand hearing my voice back at me.
Weapons over here.
Else in here.
You know how I feel about my voice.
I hear one of them back humpers around here.
I mean, I'm fine with my voice. It's just, it throws me off mentally if I hear myself twice.
Probably just being molested by a grunt. I mean, Fox is being molested by a grunt.
I was like, wait, what?
Some more on the volume.
If you were to make your own Left 4 Dead, what is
Hey, I'm
something
reloading.
that you would want from this game that you don't normally have?
That's predictive words.
More weapon options,
I'm gonna
honestly.
reload.
Yeah, there needs to be like a Diablo loot system in this shit, you know?
Oh no, that would be great. That would make this game way better than it already
Is everything really
Isn't
needed?
that like
Because
Dead
I was
Island?
fucking broken.
My screen is minimized.
You sounded enthusiastic. I can't tell if the sarcasm mode was engaged or not.
Wait, I'm trying to get my voices in and get it overlapping me.
Is that not Dead Island? Does that not happen in that game?
Reloading.
Also, Shabita, what were you trying to say?
My screen is minimized and I can't get it back up.
I had an issue with that when I was launching the stream, which is the first time I've actually had an issue with this game. Like, you know, from a mechanical standpoint.
I'm just gonna force to override it, close it, open it back up, and rejoin. But Diablo system does sound like it'd be amazing for this type of game.
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead was fun, but I mean not Left 4 Dead. Dead Island was fun. Just at a certain.
I think it
point,
sounds. Sorry. Finish
Why?
the thought, because it sounds awful to me. This is a skill-based game. Don't introduce a fucking RPG building system into it.
I'm not saying like RPG building system. I mean like random loot gen where it would just give you random weapons at times. I think that would be.
Look at this.
I don't mean survival, build a settlement. I mean building up your character.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not
no,
interested in that either.
Like the RNG aspect would be different realistic guns. That's it. Not just AK, M16, a machete, front bay. It'll be like almost the entire arsenal of what military weaponry is. That's it.
What if it would be like Borderlands style, where they just drop random guns all the time at you, but instead of you keeping them, you just use them up until the ammo's gone?
What about
Keeping the system that they currently have, but adding Borderlands to it, I could see that.
Yeah.
what about PUBG style where you have to procure on site?
I'm not sure about PUBG. I've never really played that.
But any battle royale style where you have to just find the guns as you run about, and they're random tiers of rarity. The problem with that in this type of game, it's just the campaigns aren't long enough. Like, battle royale games are all about getting a slight competitive advantage over someone that's probably more skilled than you.
Is there any battle royale games that would even have zombies in it besides Fortnite? I know Fortnite has.
World War Z.
Fortnite does not have zombies, but
World War Z does.
Fortnite has zombies in it, but it's not the battle royale mode.
They sometimes do put the monsters into it.
PUBG does have a zombie mode. Also,
behind
Call of Duty. I think they have zombies, but not battle royale zombies.
I think somebody needs to make a battle royale zombies game and see how it goes. Just to be weird with it.
I think PUBG already did it.
Actually, someone did do it.
Oh yeah?
Dying Light.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah.
They added a mode for specifically for that.
oh wow. My NPC fucking wasted all of my ammo. And
All I can say is that there are some PvE battle royales. Maybe not exactly zombie skin, but something approaching it.
surprisingly
But
enough,
it's not something I pay attention to.
Fortnite has a PvE VP battle royale.
I want to know how it plays.
When you start getting to the last bit of it, some really fucking epic shit can happen at the end. In that box.
They're coming.
I think you have to alert the horde in this situation, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I do apologize about the noise. My wife just has the TV just way too loud. Like, way too loud.
Shit, throw them off before we want to go.
Reload.
I'm trying to put it further deeper in, to be honest.
Reloading.
Yeah, like, no, on top of me.
Sorry.
Reloading.
Reload. Reloading.
All right.
Reloading. Young, stop that shit.
Reloading here.
Hi there.
I was just shooting it. You guys were back here.
But that's where we have to go! Ah!
There's a charger around.
Don't shoot teammates when teammate stands right in front of the zombie guy. Gotta kill for him so he doesn't get hurt.
Just
Get
kill it.
away!
I like how you guys are down over there and I'm like chilling back here.
I need some help.
Help me up, coach!
Okay. Tony's next to you, but you go straight to Pojo instead.
Man, this hurts.
Attention!
You were still there, and I was gonna shock the shit out of him.
Next down, I'm dead.
To be fair, I was down first, and yeah. Timing?
Tony, come here. Since you're next time you're dead.
Is he really?
Reload.
He just that's all.
Alright, screw you guys, I'm staying here.
I'll heal you. Hold on. Stop squirming. I'm gonna heal
How are you
you.
healing me? I haven't gotten down
Lay
yet.
down yet.
You have no health.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten down at all yet.
Oh, you have no health either.
I know, but I have a little bit more health than he did.
Yeah, but you have health that's decaying. I didn't. And guess what, Mojo? Oh, I'm about to say that I was supposed to be gone. Jockey.
Reloading.
Damn zombies.
Teamwork, dude, teamwork.
And this here is some bullshit.
Teamwork makes the dream work, especially in 4-player co-op games where you're hoarded.
Hold up now. I got. God damn it! Quit fussing and let me heal you. Oh yeah.
Why does the coach remind me of Uncle Phil?
That's why I like
It's
playing
mod.
the coach.
Because he reminds you of Uncle Phil.
And that is how you do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. God damn it, Will.
That's one of the lines he says when he's dressing you. At some point there was a witch.
Got some chest paddles.
I'm still upset the fact that with Gnome Johnsky I didn't get the melee kills even though I killed some zombies with it.
I don't know if the gnome technically counts as a
yeah.
weapon. I think that's probably like carrying around the
Oh, actually, no. Pojo, you can take the health kit.
Reloading.
Okay.
Let's go.
The gnome, you were doing shove damage, weren't you?
Yeah, but they still died.
Yeah, they didn't count.
Yeah,
as-
but if you kill something with a shove with a gun, it doesn't count as melee.
It should though, because if you think about it, you are meleeing.
Yeah, but it's not a melee weapon.
Reloading.
I know, it's just dumb.
Reloading.
It should have had its own category.
Yes.
Shibito got 60 kills with the gnome, and everybody else got like 0.
Chainsaw in there. The chainsaw just gives me straight Doom vibes, and I'll take that.
Reloading.
They got the spinner of a fucking box right in front of me and I shot him instead.
I think there's a campaign where the chainsaw is replaced by a minigun or something, and it's crazy.
Search these
That
houses.
sounds awesome.
Yeah, you just walk around mowing them down. It's hilarious. It doesn't like. The thing is, I don't remember if you have to manage the heat for it to not overheat.
It's probably ammo limit.
Well, no, there's no ammo limit to it. Or if it's either that or either managing the heat or it just automatically disappears after a while and you go fist to fist.
Oh, I remember this part. I didn't like this. Fox all the way out there fighting himself.
Boom, headshot.
About to run.
Boom, headshot.
Oh man, I was going. Actually, I found an axe too, which is handy. I don't remember there being this many melee weapons in the first game.
There never was
in the first one.
That's right, because they just had the pistol, right?
Yeah,
melee.
melee.
With the pistol and the magnum.
Reloading.
Melee came out for this game,
I'm reloading.
and then they added like 3 new special infected and new maps, new characters.
So they only did 3, the jockey, the spitter, and the charger.
Technically, if you want to get super technical, there's also the 4th one, which is the female boomer.
Base. There's a female boomer.
Yep.
That sounds absolutely disgusting.
It is.
One is absolutely disgusting, so yeah, it would be absolutely disgusting. It being male or female is irrelevant.
I mean, if anything else, there's a jockey inside, but the spitter, essentially a country bumpkin fucking female. You can tell by how she's wearing her outfit. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
You've seen one of your cousins way too many times.
There was ammo upstairs inside the house, though.
There's a tremendous amount of
I haven't used
grenades,
any
pile, a wheelchair. Roger can sit down and take a break.
What?
A wheelchair.
Oh, I won't.
Another prime hand.
Here's this.
Some multiple adrenaline shots.
Grabbing a shot.
Ammo here. Over there.
Oh, that looks fun.
Oh, you found the minigun.
Don't overheat it.
Nah, I think it's a mounted machine gun, so.
No, that overheats too. That's the campaign I was just doing the other day.
Yeah, but it's a mounted machine gun, so that's why it's there. You can overheat it, and I don't think it breaks. It just kind of. But there's no point.
Yeah, you lose it for a long ass time.
Yeah, but there's no point unless you're getting rushed by a horde, which there might be a thing coming up right now.
If we touch the belt thingy, then yes, we'll have a horde.
You wanna watch where you
Alright,
son?
what the fuck?
Anyone out there?
Like, it could have hit your leg if you stood a different way.
Shit. We're at the plantation house.
Just hearing the terrifying roar of the fucking blood though for me. Those are med packs at the fucking.
There's a charger on the right. Tony, back up.
Hot speed up. A little help.
I like how he didn't knock me down.
Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna heal your ass.
You know, I'm dropping the fucking hunting rifle.
Stop squirming. Hold up now. I got something for you. Quit fussing. I'll heal you.
Why heal him? He already used a thingy.
Because poor Joe's. Ah, what the hell?
Yeah, because Pojo, he already popped an adrenaline, he was fine.
Popping adrenaline, I pop pills.
Good time to use that, because the gun's overheating almost.
Yeah, I saw the red barrel.
Hey, ammo here.
Hey, spitter on the right. It's dead, but we're poisoned on a minigun.
Reloading.
Tank's here.
Got a machete.
You see him yet?
He sounds like he's in the house. Going for Pojo, probably. Yep, there he is.
Ammo right here.
Need some help.
Nice down, Pojo. Yeah, blocked it with your body.
All right.
Going up to melee, a fucking tank.
Hey. And this
It is a bunch of medikits on the table.
Damn it!
Seriously.
Pojo. Charger, fucking to your left. Fuck to your left.
Another hard
He
gun.
did not want to die. I'm sorry. I should just punched him.
Grabbing first aid.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay, should be done jumping off.
Gotta reload. You are shooting me.
I just realized my mic was off and you couldn't hear a word I said. I'm proud of myself.
Love you.
Chest panels here.
Reloading.
Alright, we got full health or anything? I'm gonna take one of those and heal real quick.
I've got something for you.
I got something for you.
They was great.
Who almost set me on fire? Shavito,
Right?
apparently.
You needed to get cooked.
Reloading.
Set me on fire. You were protected by Shavito.
So did he open the door for us or something?
How did he protect you from fire? Lol, what?
No, you protected him from the zombies.
Yeah, but he threw the fire, so... Okay.
On the right, the garden.
Right?
You talked to the radio.
Honestly, it sounds like you're not grateful.
I
You
don't
talked to the
know!
radio thing. in front of you.
Dude, just come over the door. He's on top of the gate.
Next time.
Jump down. Fuck, what the hell hit me?
He threw a rocket.
Yeah, I thought it was out of the range of it.
Yes, Pojo, walk in front of our bullets.
I don't know where you are, so
While we're aiming for the tank and shooting
Oh,
it,
there is a second one. That's what I thought.
I shot her too!
Oh, that's why there's two, because it's Left 4 Dead 2.
I thought there'd be 3.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Well, there kind of was.
Jockey
He just came really early.
and a boomer.
Shit.
Hey, closer than me.
Like that.
Reloading.
Good one.
They're coming over the house. Oh, shit. I'm gonna need some help, because I'm moving real slow now. Come on,
Alright.
guys. Just so you know, don't run ahead of me. And Pojo, I guess.
Reloading.
Thank you.
Get in the boat.
Tank.
Get to the boat! Pojo! Pojo!
I'm going.
Get on the boat.
Woo. Are we unable to swim?
Throwing a rock.
We survived.
I would have laughed if they just left you, because you just wanted to fucking help.
Asian Cajun.
Wow.
Oh, we didn't talk about the fact that the achievement puns in this game are pretty spot on.
I am pretty impressed with the achievement puns. I'm just saying.
This is so unique, though, as you mentioned last time, Pojo. The fact that they have this overlay at the end, like, hey, this is what you did. This is what all you did. This is how shitty you played. I'm like, okay,
I like
we
that it
feel
tells
bad.
you how bad you are.
Like,
Look at
Pojo
that.
used the
Like
most health kits.
4 minutes for that
Heck
shit.
yeah, I did.
I used 7 whole pipe bombs.
I used 4 Molotovs. Fox with no
So-
melee kills.
Yeah, I used the pistols the entire time.
Hold on. Don't skip it.
We're not skipping it.
Listen to my credits with my mod that I have on.
What mod do you have on?
I have like a synthwave one.
Seven Void?
Synthwave.
Oh.
No, I could fuck with that. That's actually pretty good.
1,409 zombies were harmed.
That's a lot of people chilling in a swamp.
Yeah, it's so hard to believe too.
That was kind of a nice little end tune there.
I like it. I fuck with it too. Just out of curiosity, if want to see my perspective here on this. Oh, don't tell me it broke again. Okay, there we go.
All right, so final thoughts on the game. Did you enjoy playing this game, even though it's a million years old?
Well, I didn't use controller this time, so I wasn't upset.
When I replayed it last week, mildly, I give it like a 6 out of 10.
Now, I could, for the controller situation, I could get used to it and deal with the acceleration, but it just, to me, with not having the option to change it, it's just like, don't look down on controller users, man. They can adjust pretty well, but just sometimes you get used to aiming the way you're used to, and then the aim assist, like aim acceleration, just fuck with you. I'd rather have higher sensitivity than aim acceleration.
Shibito, final thoughts?
On to add it now for the Tony thing, this is more about the game than the controller. Anyway, for my final thoughts, for a game that doesn't ultimately heavily stand against the test of time, for what it was back in the day, it was amazing. But as we progress further, new events have been made for the games and such like this. This game is still enjoyable, especially with friends, no matter what. Because look at the super shit we went through, fucking almost cooked Tony alive twice already. I say if you have friends that are willing to play and maybe even make a drinking game out of it, this game is worth a playthrough for it. So I give it a best 6 out of 10.
8.
So we played this 3 times for this event. The first time, wasn't really feeling it. Wasn't really feeling it by the end of it either. It was just the 2 of us, and it was I was bad at it. Like all of those scoreboards, I was last in like the worst way.
Oh,
I got better the second game, and then this time I had to play with the mouse and keyboard, and it kind of sucks I can't get my controller to work right, but this is an old game. There are games releasing now that don't even have the accessibility options this game does. So it got better as we got a full party. And that said, I do enjoy that this is a classic skill-based game. I kind of brought up the Diablo thing. The fact all you guys liked it was really disheartening to me. Because I miss games that were you just go and you play it and that's it. That like there's no faux replayability by making you grind for stats. And that's what makes this timeless, because you can just jump in and play it, and it's just skill. Like, do you know how to shoot things? Do you know what you're doing? That said, some of the animations and some of the way it works out, it's a little clunky. The controls themselves are a bit dated, but the gameplay itself is still solid, and it still looks fine and it runs fine. There are other games that this old they're a pain in the ass to run. Mostly probably being new that this wasn't a port. Thank God for that. If it was something I was into, I'd play it. That said, I'm totally uninstalling this when it's over. This isn't my cup of tea at all.
Would you play a Left 4 Dead 3 or a better version of this later, like if it came out 2020?
It would abide by my Fox's zombie rule. If someone buys it for me, I will play it with them.
I think that's a fair statement.
You should play Halo more often then.
I don't think I would play this unless they did some like modern enhancements to make it feel a little better.
Which they have.
3, if it came out, I'd probably want to try it, but I don't know. It'd have to be upgraded a lot just to be able to want to play it like fresh out of the gate.
Could you imagine this game in like the Frostbite engine, or whatever they use Call of Duty on now?
You mean
So with like mantling and like just the way that FPSs are now.
So real quick, Frostbite is Battlefield, and yeah, this is about all Frostbite can run effectively. So I can imagine it's Frostbite.
Ooh.
He's not wrong, you know.
Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition is a good game. No, it's passable. It's not Dragon Age quality.
I'm just saying, if it was running on a quote-unquote modern FPS engine, would you enjoy a game more like that versus this?
Honestly, it wouldn't matter too much. It just depends if the graphics take away from the game itself. Like, it's really... I don't think this game looks bad. Like, games come out and they look worse than this nowadays. Like, we've played enough survival games that look worse than this. Like, it's not cohesive enough.
Halo Infinite preview.
In a way, yeah, actually. This looks very comparable to that. Like, they're both missing that level of polishing sheen of, like, ridiculous 4K detail for no fucking reason on a shoulder pad kind of stuff.
I mean, to be fair, this was, 2010, 2012, so...
Yeah.
This was 10 years ago.
Like, updating the graphics? That's... Like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, that's... I'd be more interested in, like, gameplay mechanic changes into it. Like, if you introduce a new engine...
That's more so what I was aiming at, was more like...
We were tossing Molotovs into the shacks, and then the shacks were, like, more or less blown up. They weren't crumbling, because that would ruin the level design. But they were... All the walls were gone. After they burned out and exploded. That was neat. It wasn't on all the shacks, it was only on a couple of them, like the jankiest of them.
One thing that'd be kind of interesting is we went a little bit the Dying Light route and added parkour to it. I wonder if that would make it.
Yeah, that's more so what I meant. Was like, if you could imagine this game, not necessarily the graphics don't matter necessarily, but gameplay matters. And with a modern FPS engine where you can jump around and do a bunch of other shit, so how much more interesting would that game be?
I think it would be more interesting if the environments were destructible.
Yeah.
That would be the biggest advantage of the Frostbite engine.
I feel like that would be a bigger thing for this to take rather than parkour anyways. I think parkour takes away from what it would be.
I would say there'd have to be some way to limit it without making it broken. Like, as much as I hate stamina bars usually, for this it would make sense. Like, you use it for occasional things to try to save yourself a little bit of time to reposition or whatever.
But there's a technical slight stamina bar in the game, it's just not visible. But I know if you're shoving, you have a certain amount of shoves before you go super slow with it. Because you do 4, and then you start seeing it progressively get slower and slower as your
There
character.
actually is a bar. I've only seen it rarely. Like, I don't see it 24/7. But it's there.
Eventually, when you melee enough, it'll show. When I mentioned the parkour, I said Dying Light, but I was thinking almost frickin' Titanfall level.
So when we talk about these types of games, this one or The Forest is better?
No.
Well, they're different.
No, yeah, they're very different, but did you enjoy this more than the other one?
This is better for fighting things.
Yeah, I don't think the comparison's even fair because, like, one's shoot through hordes and make your way to a certain point, and another one survive against.
I knew that was the opinion. I just wanted to hear what you had to say about it.
That said, I think I probably enjoy the Forest more mostly because I can get behind crafting and building something and just ignoring zombies. Where this game is like, yeah, you got zombies. You know what else you got with them zombies? Zombies. You want to side zombies with your zombies? Sure, go for it. You know, let's supersize the zombies. Like, no, I'm good. I don't want any of these.
Another thought that popped up is I almost want to mess with the zombies, like get some weird weapons. Like, my mind went to Just Cause.
If you want to take a look at what I was going through the entire time, I'm loading up a quick campaign mission right now.
What I thought was interesting is I think this game came out really big when Zombieland came out. Could you imagine a Zombieland game done in this style?
Should have been done.
The comedy is what does become amazing.
They did do a top-down shooter version of Zombieland.
I think though, if we had something like this but funny like Zombieland, I think it would be a good hit.
That carnival ride
Left 4 Dead
map.
2 came out in 09. Zombieland came out in...
It said 09? Has it really been that long?
Yeah, both of them came out in 09, so yeah, your statement is actually really accurate. Though I'm sure it was in development well before the movie was even.
Oh yeah,
You know
sure.
what? I thinking about Killing
I think
Floor.
this came out right after the whole 28 Days Later saga.
That would make a lot of sense.
I believe so because I remember playing this. I got into the beta back in college, and that was around early 2009, and my laptop could not run this game. But I somehow managed to do the fucking. I did get to play though.
Thinking about Killing Floor, traps would probably be a good addition to this game. Imagine you're trying to follow a path of survivors to a safe zone, and they set up traps to help later on survivors. So you could, like, say, ram things with a fucking car that was yanked by a cord.
Maybe a little bit more open world, I guess, would be fun with vehicles like that.
Well, I'm not talking about a vehicle to drive. I'm talking about, like, there's a trap where you see a chain winch attached to a car, you activate it, and it pulls it and rams a zombie.
Interesting.
An idea that I liked as well, on top of that, would be a mechanic from Dead Rising. Maybe the ability to make some makeshift weapons too.
Yeah. I mean, so the issue I had with Dead Rising was the time always felt super restrictive for me how I play those types of games because I like to explore everything, and that would always frustrate the living shit out of me.
You can always ignore the story mode and just have fun.
Yeah, I know,
The
but
game
it just becomes such a chore because I'm like, oh, do I have to worry about the time? Well, I don't want to. I want to just kill zombies.
I don't think I got the final achievement for it. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. But the first Dead Rising, the time wasn't that big of an issue. Actually, the other ones weren't either. If you just manage it properly.
Yeah, it just felt like more work.
Who wants to manage things properly?
Yeah. I just want to kill zombies with a chainsaw paddle that has 2 chainsaws on the bottom of it. That's what I want to do. I want to get on a motorcycle and chainsaw zombies.
I want to get a motorcycle and drive into my RPG. Leave this shit behind.
I will say that the problem with Dead Rising is they didn't come out with a free mode where you could just fuck around.
Yeah, I think that's what they really needed. So next
Like,
time we
campaign
do
design
this,
was nice.
it's 8's turn to pick the game. What game are we playing?
Well, initially I wanted to go Fall Guys because it's on the PS4 and it's free. But I don't think all of us have a PS4. Looks at Vincent.
I have a PS4.
You actually have a PS4 and could you play Fall Guys?
I didn't get Fall Guys. I have a PS4 Pro though, and I can hook it up to my computer to stream it.
It is still free to download right now. It's the August game.
It's if you have PS Plus to play a multiplayer game.
So Fall Guys is
PS
our
Plus.
game for next time?
If Vince could do it, totally, yeah. The other game I was going to suggest is it's a single-player rhythm RPG called Before the Echo that I think most of you guys would find something in there for you.
Which one are we doing? Tell us what we're doing.
I'm going to go with Fall Guys. I feel like that'd be a much better streamable experience.
All right, Fall Guys.
If we're going to do Fall Guys, we've got to get Connor in this.
Well,
He's
the
the
thing
one
is this is specifically for people who signed up for this. However, I don't mind having you guys as guests to do that.
Here's your guest pass.
You should have signed up, Alex.
Well, it's not like I'm going to be like communicating that much anyway. That's the thing.
I had no idea what you said, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay. I'm not that good at communicating. That's the thing.
We'll just talk about it later.
Again, we'll talk about it later.
He's not that good at communicating. He needs to communicate that to you now before you communicate about it later.
No, because I don't know.
But you guys should check out Before the Echo something. I think Chibito, you and Amanda would probably really like it because I know you're both really. she's really into rhythm games, but
Yes,
I never got so far to the point where like I don't know if it really scratches the itch properly because I'm not really the most. I'm too white. I'm not very rhythmic to get into the first
All
time.
right, guys. So thanks for joining in on this.
But yeah,
short
Before the Echo, it's like $4.50,
episode of
$5 on
whatever
Steam.
we're doing.
Like even if Tony would have completely hate, like I know Poji would appreciate a rhythm game, but for Tony, I was just thinking like if he would hate it, it's got like the dumbest script in it that it makes me laugh for the most part. It's like
are usually fine.
well, it's like Oculus Strip levels of not quite reaching there, but levels of script like just some dude is writing this to make you laugh. Except that was super otaku, and every line put me in stitches. Before the Echo is like a different, it's like pre-hipster sarcasm, cynicism everywhere, fourth wall breaking everywhere.
You're gonna have to link that to me because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, like I it was one of the games I wasn't sure if we get into it. I played it a bit today when like 76 was broken, and I was like, holy crap, I don't remember it. Like the game itself was like, yeah, I could see why I would drop it after a while, but like the dialogue was way better than I thought. You get into the first boss is a rap battle with a colonial man. It's ridiculous.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining in on us watching this ridiculousness. I try to do this every 2 weeks.
But I don't know if it was heard. If you wanted to take a quick look
if
at
you have
exactly
suggestions
what
for
I
games we should
was
play, let us know.
experiencing, I do have it
Thank
up
you.
right now.